Hello, folks. Now, as everyone knows this, don't they? When you've got bare plaster, you always take some paint, your first coat of paint, and add a bit of water to it. They call it a mist coat, and it's often missed entirely. Why is it important? Well, I can guarantee that no one has actually gone out and done the experiment themselves, but what you've got to do is you've got to take people's experience and knowledge, haven't you? You've got to be able to... Hey everyone, and welcome back to Escape to the Dream House. It's painting time, and do you know, I think one of the problems in the world today is that people say, I'm right, you're wrong, and they won't change their opinion. They won't even listen to the other person's point of view. And I think perspective is an incredible thing. If I showed you a table and I'm looking at it from one side and the numbers say 66, yeah? The person opposite goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. They look at it from a different way and go, that's a 99. Are you an idiot? And it's only until you get up out your seat and go around and look at it from their side, you see why they think it was a 99. But anyway, enough of that. It's making me think of ice creams. All I'm going to say is plaster, polish, don't polish, paint, water it down, don't water it down, and all the rest of it. It's brilliant. I put it out there. I didn't say which was right or wrong. I put it out there to see what people would say, and thank you. First of all, thank you. I think we all need me, you guys, me for doing this, you for watching it. We need a checkup from the neck up, I reckon. But given that we're all here, we're doing it, to then put some comments down and share those comments, I can't thank you enough. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'd be an idiot if all right, I know a lot of you are going, yeah, you are an idiot. But I'd be an idiot if when people who've got lots of experience of doing things sort of says, no, come on, you need to do this, or have a go doing it that way. I'm a sucker, I'll take it on board. I might not do it immediately, I might do it next time, I might ignore you because I like my way better, but that doesn't mean to say that I don't appreciate it, because I do. It's just absolutely fantastic. And keep doing it. Oh, by the way, we are so close to 450 subscribers. How many people in the world? Yeah, how many people watch YouTube? I think there's 2 billion or something. Yeah, where are the rest of them? That's the question. Where are they? Yeah, they've got better things to do. Anyway, it's painting time. And I was thinking about it, most people would go for the watered down painting thing, and I did it on that wall, that ceiling, that wall, did it in the sitting room, done it on part of the hallway, done it on some of the bedrooms as well. So there was only that bit in the stairwell where I thought, oh, sod this, I'm going to give this a go and just stick it on. So if in a while I'm walking upstairs and all of a sudden it feels like someone's thrown a sheet over me, that's the paint coming off. But, I've mixed in a bit of water with this one. And I'm just going to be doing a bit more of that. But, it's that sort of thing. If people come back to me and say, hey, look, they recommend this, recommend that. I mean, come on. Instructions? I don't read those, because when I do, the instructions are rubbish. SBR, this ceiling. Yeah, I'm a PVA guy, I think. I think I'll use the rest of that SBR while I'm doing some concreting stuff and use it in there for added strength in the concrete. But painting time, thinned a bit out, gonna go up. It's gonna be another rip snorting, all action, watching paint dry episode. You still there? Well, thank you very much. So what we've got this bit down here, the bit under the railing, under where the banister's going to go. I've got that bit there to do, so I'm going to give that a go. And then I'll go over and I'll do another coat up there in the stairwell. There was a good question, actually. There was a good question about the stairs and whether I was going to do something with the stairs. So I don't know if you can see them there. Was I going to just treat them or carpet them? Well, the kind of stony concrete type things, I don't know. I think they're a bit, in a terrace house like this, sometimes they feel a bit cold. If it's stony, hard, they're a bit noisy and they're a bit cold. I do like the look of them if you do them right. But in this instance, we're going to carpet them. I think it'll just make it feel a bit cozier, warmer and quieter. First of all, I want to give a shout out to a few people who've given me some great comments, great feedback. What have we got? We've got Andy K. Andy, thank you very much. You're always giving me loads of stuff, and some of them, I think about them just after I've done it and realise what a stupid thing I've done. John, yeah, brilliant. He's often saying, try this tool, that tool. Love that. I love recommendations and, give things a go. That's brilliant. Thank you so much. Step back and think. I love it. The fact that you take the time to help me out and give me great feedback, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. The Bear the Cave. Fantastic. I love it. You've got a lot of knowledge in there, I'm sure. And the fact that you're sharing it with me, I really appreciate. Thank you. Who else have we got on here? Chapman's Boxing. I don't know, it didn't have your name, but I love I love all comments that kick off with the phrase of "with all due respect." It generally means you're in for a slagging, but it didn't. And he's sort of going, right, yeah, there's loads of ways you can do things and all the rest of it, but here's a simple, easier way. And this is what I'm trying to do in this kind of channel, on the channel with this, is go through kind of what I know, realize that I'm going well beyond what I think I know and, what you might know or whatever. But there's always someone who does know it, who has got some great ideas, and it's teasing those comments out of people. So Chapman's Boxing, thanks for doing this and coming back to him with some comments. That's what you call in the trade for feedback a shit sandwich, which is a nice piece of bread, then all the nasty bits about what you're doing wrong, and then finish off with a nice bit of bread. So I love the way it says, but well done for trying. Yeah, I could feel the pat on my head for that. But I love it. And all these things I do take on board, and I do try and incorporate them. Scott Stoker, still watching. He says he's still watching, Scott. Oh, goodness me. I think you can get tablets for it these days. Help get you through it. What he done, not only did he give me a comment, but he looked at the video, picked out the point where I was scraping off some little bits, and he said, look, that's what's going to happen. It's going to scrape off really easily. So, for someone to go to that level of detail, Scott, that is, going above and beyond. So thank you for that. Sharon, always there watching. Sharon, absolutely huge thanks to you. Really appreciate your comments and stuff. And yours was the question actually about the stairs. I think I replied. One thing I do try and do, because we're quite a small group, I do try and jump in and do the comments, not necessarily immediately after they're posted. What you'll find is I'll either do it immediately or it might be a day or so later, but I will try and get back to you. The other thing is, when I'm doing the comments, it only pings up that I haven't replied. If it's a brand new comment, I can't work out the filters very easily to show when there's a thread and there's a few comments in there and I've done one of them. It's not always easy off my phone to find out who's done another comment that I haven't then replied to. So I do try and reply to you all. And Sharon, thank you very much. Yeah, as I say, carpet, bit quieter, cozier, warmer for the stairs. Cindy over there in the States, hello. Yeah, you're always sticking up for Matt, aren't you? The weird thing is, he is such a perfectionist with his job and going out to work for people. He's chalk and cheese. His level of detail is incredible when he's working. But he comes here and it's just like he flops and is just not overly interested. He just wants me to get on and do it. But there we go. Andy, I love that comment. We should be thankful it's not blue. I haven't shown her that one yet. So there you go. Phil, Phil was sort of saying, hey, look, I'm a, he says a complete amateur. I'm sure you're not. I'm sure you're very competent and, much better than what you're describing yourself as. But you're talking about the mist coat. Yeah, the watered down. Yeah, I think it's a thing. And then, Andy there again. Mark, you're a little bit behind. I don't know if you caught up by the time you watch this or not. But Mark always gives, he put a comment on it, says, hope you had a great game of golf. And I was thinking, when did I play golf? And it was ages ago, wasn't it? But anyway, he told me he's catching up on the video. So hope you're still enjoying them, Mark. Great to hear from you. And then Chris. Chris was you'll forever be known as the teaspoon guy. He says, I don't like to be critical. I love this. I mean, you do a fantastic job of everything, but will you please buy yourself a teaspoon for your coffee? Well, I kind of did. I found, nicked one from the drawer at home, and what have you. But John from out there, John, your stuff. So the gun for heating it up and scraping off paint, I'm going to have to investigate that further, because that sounds like a great idea, because some of these are absolutely bloody awful to get back to and what have you. But Monique, hey, do you know Monique out there in Louisville, Kentucky? I haven't heard from you for ages, so great to get comments. Hope you're well. I'm scrolling back. Frederick, Hjelmar, Fred, you said you were first on one of the videos for a comment. I love that. I love it when there's a bit of competition to put a first comment on. I love the fact you just put first. I think that's great. So there we go. That was a bit weird. It feels like I'm chatting to you a bit more about things. I'm trying to use this to inspire myself, to motivate myself. I feel if I've got a bit of an obligation to you to keep going and keep doing things, and you keep giving me the feedback saying, keep going, keep doing it, I think I'm probably sticking at this more than I might have done. Which I know some of you will think, oh my goodness, that means it would have taken years. Yeah, it probably would. But the encouragement I get from the comments is amazing. So if you're thinking of doing anything yourself, videoing it, sticking it out there for, I guess the fear is always public ridicule and scorn and, hatred. When in reality, you put it out there and you sort of say, look, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do with what I know, but help me along the way. I think that is such a good way of doing it. So if you're thinking of starting a project, you're thinking of doing something, consider filming yourself and sticking it out there, because you may find a group of people like yourselves who give you that feedback, the encouragement, and just the sort of the support. I can feel the support to help me do this. And if you're needing someone to help you do whatever it is you're wanting to do, I'd suggest doing it like this. What have I got? I've got a couple of phones. I've got a couple of cheap tripods sort of thing. I set them up, put them at different angles. I do stuff. I turn it on, turn it off, record it. Just because they're on the phone, they all come out in what time of the day you recorded it. So they come out in sequence. You put them into a thing, and I chop off bits, and waffly bits like this. Jeez, my videos without the waffle could be about 90 seconds long, I reckon. But that's all I do. It does take quite a long time, because as I watch it through, as I'm editing, I sometimes think to myself, oh, why didn't I do that? I should have done that. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks all right. So I'm kind of my own worst critic when it comes to that. But if you're thinking of doing it, what do I need? You've all got a couple of phones, I'm sure, old phones lying around. I think this type of tripod thing is about £15-20 dollars. That one is maybe 30 or 40 because it's on a tall tripod. But you can get out there, do it, set it up, and give it a go. And it doesn't have to be perfect because people will be very forgiving, because what they want to see is the end result. They want to see the dream become reality. So whatever you've got in your head is your vision, is your idea, your dream house, dream garden, dream chocolate muffin, or whatever it might be. Give it a go. Give it a go, see who's out there, and they may just give you some real love and support, just like you are for me. So with that, I'm getting on with the painting. Can you tell I didn't want to do the painting? What do I say? I talk to the camera when I don't want to do something. Anyway, let me tell you another story. Oh, come on, get on with it. So the good thing about this radiator is that it's not plumbed in at the moment. So I can take it off, get behind it and put some paint on. To all you painters and decorators out there, well done. Well done, because I couldn't do it. No, I could learn how to do it. And I'm sure, you know, if you had the patience of a saint, you could maybe even teach me. But I don't think I could do it for a living. And it's weird, isn't it, what we end up doing for a living? It's not quite maybe what you thought when you were 9 or 10 years old and you got asked at school and you're going to be a fighter pilot or a spaceman or stuff like that. I don't think many kids would say electrician, plumber, bricklayer, builder, joiner, painter and decorator, roofer, groundworks, surveyor, you know, any of these things. Why is that? Because I reckon they could all be the jobs that survive AI. Maybe not, but I tell you what, the day they can get a robot to go up on a roof and fix a gutter, that would be amazing. Yeah. But I don't think it's going to happen soon. You know, I've got that white car, the Tesla, and Elon Musk. Hey, love him or loathe him. Amazing guy, he gets stuff done, doesn't he? But would you go to Mars on a spaceship built by Tesla? Well, given that I've got one of his cars and the windscreen wipers can't work out when it's raining or not raining, And so they come on when it's bone dry, and when it is a storm, they don't come on. Given that he hasn't yet sussed that bit, sticking me in a tin can and sending me off to Mars. Not for me. Paint up, paint down. Paint up, paint down. I told you it'd be thrilling stuff today. Well, folks, I've done a bit, haven't I? Not too bad, and I've managed to bore you senseless, not only like watching paint dry, but chatting to you. But I just want to say again, a huge thank you to each and every one of you for watching. It's just amazing, and I'll see you again soon as we continue to escape to the dream house. See you soon.